Welcome back, guys, for some more Ocarina of Time Reverse Dungeon Order. So now we have to go to the Fire Temple, and before we do that we have to get bomb chews. I was planning on getting bomb chews from the carpet salesman again, but instead I'm going to change things up a bit and use RBA to get bomb chews. Now, originally I said I would ban RBA from being used in this playthrough, and so far that's been true. We haven't used RBA, but that's gonna change. And the reason I'm doing this is because, first of all, we're extremely low on our chew count. We need bomb chews. And second of all, we've already gone to the haunted wasteland and bought in chews from the salesman. It would be a bit repetitive, and it would also take a long time to do that. So we're just gonna do what's funner and use RBA. And I suck. I was gonna bottle dupe. Yeah, dupe a bottle, but I can't pause at the right time. We'll do it over light arrows because we won't use those anytime soon. Wait, what am I doing? Bottle needs to go there. Hookshot, light arrows. So if this was a speedrun, it'd be a different story. If the rules said RBA was banned and you couldn't use it, then there'd be no exception. You'd have to follow the rules. But this is more of a fun playthrough, so we're just gonna do what is most enjoyable, and that's using RBA to get bomb chews. Just because it's fast, easy, and also an interesting glitch. Like, luckily RBA is a very cool glitch, so that's always a plus. And I need a little Po to spawn here, but instead of big Po spawn. I'm pretty sure that's RNG, whether or not a little one spawns. Yeah, a big one spawned again. I need a little one. Why are all the big ones spawning? I feel like, I don't know if it's RNG or not, because I don't know. I doubt I've gotten 4 in a row like that. That doesn't seem likely. I think it's just where I'm standing. I'm standing in a weird spot. Come on, Po. Yeah, I feel like it was the location I was standing in. Also, this is taking a long time, so I apologize for that. Really, the hardest part of RBA, or at least this method of RBA for me, is killing the Po, not even the RBA itself. Getting bottle on B, it's killing the Po. And this is getting a bit ridiculous. At least he's dead. Ugh, that's stupid. That took way longer than it needed to, but oh well. We can live with it. So we did this funky setup to get our bottle on our B button, and then we catch the Po and equip it to C right. You're gonna see some magic happen soon. So we have Po on C right, bottle on B, we drop a fish and go from 0 bomb chews straight to 20. And that Hess was kind of stupid to do just because we only have to go here, but it's more of a why not try type of Hess. Also, we catch bugs here and go from 20 chews to 29 chews. Oh well. I have so much trouble getting around that dude there. And this isn't good. It's nighttime, so we can't enter the shop. But that's actually fine. I was gonna buy not bombs, Deku nuts from the shop, but we don't need them. Basically, we have 10 more bomb. If we went to the wasteland, we'd have 10 bomb chews. But since we did RBA, we have almost 30 bomb chews, so 19 more bomb chews than we would have had. And hold on here. Alright, nice S. So we have 19 more bomb chews than we would have had. And that allows for a lot more room for error. Things like hessing and stuff that aren't required but just cool to do. And stuff like that. And it also allows us to use bomb chews on Volvagia to kill her in one cycle. And we can do this mega side hop to ground clip into Darunia's room, which allows us to skip Saria song, so we don't need to play the song to open the door. But we need Deku Nuts. Like, I wanted to go into the shop to buy Deku Nuts, and we need Deku Nuts for the Volvagia strat, killing Volvagia with bomb chews. Basically, the Deku Nuts explode the bomb chews. You lay the bomb chew, explode it with a Deku Nut. It's cool how it works. And I got a heart, exactly what I wanted. So, I won't be able to kill Volvagia in one cycle because I only have 6 nuts. But that's fine because it's unlikely that I would have killed her in one cycle anyways. It's hard to do with bomb chews, so... Also, we're gonna skip this cutscene by killing ourselves and entering it at this. Oh my god, I forgot I had a fairy in my inventory. So, rip skipping this cutscene. That's such a stupid mistake. Oh, it's not a big deal because this cutscene is pretty fast, but stupid mistakes. Oh man. You can easily skip this cutscene by walking around the trigger. It's very fast and easy to do, but we actually need to learn the song. And the reason we need to learn the song is because we're going to be doing a wrong warp from Fire Temple to Forest Temple, which is very convenient for reverse Dungeon Order. But we're going to be doing that, and usually if you do that wrong warp, under certain conditions, the game will soft lock. So by learning and playing a warp song, that's going to prevent the game from soft locking when we wrong warp. So we just have to learn this to prevent a future soft lock. We do not want that to happen. Alright, now we just play the song. So, if I remember right, this should fix the soft lock problem. I hope. It's been a while since I, had any, like, since I looked up what causes different rung warps to soft lock and stuff. And please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Oh, we're in there, boys. So clutch, so clutch. That was so close to failing. Like, we almost died there. Oh, boy. So, here is something very convenient. We need to do a glitch called time stop, and to do that we need to have a bottle in our hand. And it's convenient because while we do that, we also pick up bugs, and picking up bugs brings us back up to 29 chews. So basically all the chews we used up until this point are refilled. It's as if we never even used them. So that's very cool. Also equip this here and a few things with the bottles. Alright, so the reason we did time stop was to skip this cutscene. Basically, the cutscene with Darunia is triggered by looking at Darunia. And by doing time stop, we can enter the room without looking at Darunia. And that prevents the cutscene from starting. And basically what I did was look at Darunia and then jump slash so that the cutscene would start. And during the cutscene, the switch animation would cancel the Darunia thingy, so that we can move around while Darunia is speaking. Sorry for that explanation, I was kind of focusing at the same time. I'm gonna get more fairies, just in case, because I don't want to die to Volvagia. So many bottle messes, ugh. Okay, I think I got this figured out. I'll do this, heal myself, get rid of that guy, drop a fish. I have to put my fish into my duped bottle instead of the fairy, because if fairies are in duped bottles, they don't heal you automatically when you die. They let you die, like you have to manually heal yourself. So I have to put the fairy in a real bottle for it to work. And I watched the cutscene, but I have to watch it again. I never even knew that, so I apologize for this. I could have made it just fine with 2 fairies. Oh no, I had 1. 1 could have made it, but it would have been risky. I don't know. It's worth it. It's worth watching this cutscene again. At least it's fast. So we're gonna get more fairies. Alright. One more fairy, and we're also low on health. We have 4 hearts, so hopefully a keys can give us some health. They have a pretty high heart drop rate, percentage, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully they drop a heart. Yeah, that's right. Give me that heart, bro. And I don't need hover boots. So that took a while, like getting all that ready, but it was worth it. Safe Volvagia strats. Also, I learned that skipping the Darunia cutscene and then watching it again, like skipping it and then entering the room again, triggers the cutscene again. Not just skipping the cutscene, but like listening to him talk. So here's something that's somewhat difficult to do. Easy once you get the hang of it, but it's kind of risky, because if you take damage it can mess a lot of things up. Basically, it's the fastest way to get to the other side of the room. It's kind of hard to do, but again, once you get used to it, it gets easier, as with everything. So that's just faster than like tugging against the wall, like all along the sides here. You go straight through the middle. So there's a technique or a glitch where if you press the ocarina or a bottle, like a bottle with a fairy or bugs or something in it, if you press it mid-air while side hopping, backflipping, or just jumping, then it temporarily stops the timer for the time being that you're in the air, like this. So I can side hop here and stop the timer while I'm in the air. Also while side hopping there, and that just allows you to have more time, for the time to be a bit more lenient making it to this room. like if you think I went through this room pretty fast, then you should see an all dungeons run. If you go for fast routes, you do Fire Temple with 4 hearts, so you have 8 less seconds to make it through that room than I just did. So, oh, nice jump. That was like a mini jump. So yeah, it's pretty scary in all dungeons with 4 hearts because you can easily die. And it's very hard to make it through that room that fast. Also, I don't remember the setup for this. I remember the bomb setup, but not the bomb chew setup. I think it's 9th flash, 9th red though. Like, this looks right. The angle looks good. Alright, nice. We're in there. I was kind of scared because I thought I forgot the setup, but looks like I had it. Also, so far, no wasted chews. Actually, there's nothing to really waste your chews on at this point. So, this torch slug can wreck you sometimes. Sometimes you can just be climbing up here, and then the torch slug can knock you all the way back down. It's like very rare. It's never even happened to me. I've just seen it happen to other people, but it like never happens. But that would be the most annoying thing ever, getting knocked all the way back down. Also, let's get a heart here. Alright. So, other than that time stop issue, the beginning of the Fire Temple, this is pretty solid, pretty fast. And I'm gonna go for a Hess here because why not? And I didn't count my flashes. It's much harder with the chew than a bomb, but first try, other than the miscounted flash thingy. Also, I'm using the second bomb chew to give me a few invincibility frames so I can just backflip through that firewall without having to, you know, without pressing the switch button. So that's fast. I'm feeling pretty confident about my bomb chew Hesses. They're pretty consistent now. So this boss, straightforward, just hookshot his face and crouch stab his face 3 times and he's dead. Honestly, I hate this boss. He's boring to fight and yeah, he's just not that fun. But whatever. He's a quick one, so. So there's a small time saver you can do here, and that's you grab onto the very ledge of this block, and that way you can ride up on it while the cutscene is playing. Saves a little bit of time. That way you don't watch the cutscene and then ride up, you ride up and watch it. Multitask. And for the longest time I always used a bomb chew on that switch, but I realized you could just hookshot it instead, so that's a nice way to save a bomb chew. So even though I did RBA, that doesn't mean that RDO is impossible without RBA. It definitely is. It's just that would require that you have very little mistakes. Like you have no mistakes, bomb chew mistakes. I mean, I'm like focusing and talking at the same time. It's probably not making any sense. But yeah, you can definitely do reverse Dungeon Order without having to make that second bomb chew trip to the wasteland. That would only require that you don't waste any chews, or at least very little. So here is a boss key skip we can do. What do I need first of all? That and Megaton Hammer. Alright. Yeah, that angle looked bad. That's fine, I can adjust the angle manually with a hook shot. So it's like the red dot a bit to the left of this till you can't see it. And that should be good. Should be good. Oh, I had hover boots on. Whoops. I need to equip hover boots after. So we can do this little setup to skip the boss key and go straight to the boss room from the Megaton Hammer room, so that's very nice. And now I'm gonna go for the Volvagia Bomb Chew strat. Most of you have probably never seen this just because it's never used, because at this point you always have bombs instead, and it's much easier to kill Volvagia with bombs. But this strat is pretty cool, so if it's your first time, get ready to see something pretty cool. Unless I suck and fail it, which is very possible. So basically, you drop a bomb chew and use the Deku Nut to explode it. Unfortunately, I don't have enough Deku Nuts to kill it in one cycle, but oh well. Again, like, this is the biggest thing. Targeting Volvagia messes you up really bad. Messes your angle up. And, oh, not good. I should have hit her there, but... Oh, I don't think that's a big deal. Just wasted a bit of time. But... oh well. Yeah, you saw some of it, how I used the Deku Nuts to stun her, but... at least you saw some of it. Again, it's super hard, and you saw why, because you always try to get the right angle, but then you end up targeting Volvagia, and that messes it up, so... yeah. Completely fine. We have 2 more fairies, so we are good. I just don't want her to hit me at all, or else I'm gonna waste a fairy. I'm also using that Ocarina glitch where you press Ocarina midair to preserve some time, just to be extra safe. Yeah, I think we should be good with time here. 2 more fairies. And that lag was crazy. That was a ton of lag. N64 lag, boys. I dropped my fish. Oh well. I'll catch it later. So this fight is going to be pretty slow now, just because, you know, I messed it up. Also, I dropped the fish again. I need a... oh no, fish! Stay fish! Don't die! Don't die, fish! That fish better not disappear because I need that fish. Alright. Okay, we're good. I'm kind of focused right now, sorry if I'm a bit quiet. I am a bit scared because I might run out of time. That's very possible. Okay, I think she has 1 more cycle. Oh, never mind. Holy, we have a lot. Like, yeah. We had a lot of time left. I guess that's because I did use a bit of bomb chews on her. I did use some of the bomb chew strat, so it made it a bit faster. 1 cycle faster. But, alright. We also have to waste a fairy now because of that, but that is fine. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my wrong warp position. My angle. or anything. So fairy, yeah, it should be fine. It'll take a bit longer now because we have to wait for Link to die. And again, hopefully the game doesn't soft lock because, yeah, I hope what I said was true. I forgot how to do Ocarina items for a little bit. And hopefully I remembered this setup. It's been a while. Alright, so now we just have to wait till the timer runs out or till my health runs out. And hopefully we can warp to Forest Temple without soft locking the game. Okay, I think I did it right so far. The wrong warp is good, but soft lock. I'm honestly worried about that. Oh baby, we got it. Okay, I was kind of scared there, like I was not sure about the wrong warp thing, but I was right. Alright, that's good stuff. That was a pretty good segment. Other than the beginning and Volvagia fight, but like I know for a fact that it would have soft locked if we didn't play the warp song, so I'm just glad that I was right about that. I feel so relieved. And alright, that was a good segment. That was actually pretty fun. So I hope you enjoyed that segment, and I will see you next time. I will. Goodbye.